It's here.
Hello, everyone. This is Özlem from Profen Group.
Hello.
Welcome to another Tech Days. Hi.
Hello, my name is Dragana Lazic, and I'm also coming from Profen Group from Luxembourg, our Luxembourg office. And we will be talking monitoring and control solutions.
Good morning and good afternoon to every attendee. Now, let me briefly introduce what we'll be doing today. Today, as the senior channel development specialist, I will be introducing the Profen Group, what we are doing, and then I will give the word to Dragana so she can introduce us our amazing M&C Solution Visionic. She's the queen of the Visionic, so I believe it's the best person to mention about it. Just in case, I know that attendees are still coming, so I will share my screen within a minute. But prior to that, the webinar is being recorded just for so we can store the information and send it to you afterwards, so you can have this all the Visionic related, the presentation, the information, the interfaces, etc. within just with one link. So. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, we will be sharing a lot of information, and it's nice that everything that all that we are saying here now, you will be able to watch and to send us the questions or during the webinar or later. We will be very happy to hear from you what you think and what are your needs, so we can answer them on the right way.
Absolutely. So let me share my screen now. Dragana, is it all good? Can you see it?
It's perfect. Profen has Visionic.
Excellent. So briefly, Profen for almost 30 years. We were established almost 30 years ago, and we have satellite communications background. Our activity areas are technology, energy procurement and construction, and life sciences, such as the food supplements, the restaurants, the cosmetics, etc., the fun stuff. We have our own R&D center within Istanbul, and we will have a second one in Ankara recently, very soon. With 28 years of experience exactly, we have more than 450 employees in-house, and more than 90 R&D center employees are allowing us to design and manufacture both off-the-shelf and project-based solutions, both hardware and software, for our customers all around the world. We dedicate our 20%, we dedicate 20% of our company budget to make sure you get the latest technology. And now, let me mention about some of the offices. As I mentioned, we're a Turkish company. Our headquarters is in Istanbul, but we definitely have the global presence. We have offices in UK and also in Baku, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan office is mainly focused on the communication technologies and energy procurement and construction areas. And UK office is more segmented in the communication technologies and again, the space segment. As a group specialist for the business development, I'm located in Istanbul within our headquarters. And for the defense technologies, we have another office in Ankara. We have a teleport in Konya, which is the first private teleport owned and operated, fully operated by Profen Group. Again, we will have a second teleport and the data center in Ankara. Like in the one in Konya, we have a Tier 3+ data center too. We will have the second teleport and the data centers in the Ankara office until the end of this year. We will move into our Ankara office, will move into the second location, which is the aerospace industrial zone, an international hub for the aerospace industry. Some of the activities that our technology group focuses are the communication technologies. Again, with the help of our R&D center, we can give you the turnkey satellite or stations. We can give you the fixed and mobile antenna solutions starting from 60 centimeters to 13 meters in various bands. We are focused on the SOTM systems at the moment, and for the broadcasters, we are working with OTTs, IPTVs, and cable TVs for their needs, various needs. From our teleport in Konya, we can provide the satellite broadband and broadcast capacity. Last year, for example, we signed a strategic partnership with Arabsat. So we strengthened our footprint in the MENA region with the broadcasters to provide uplink services via Arabsat. We are also able to provide mesh solutions, VSAT networks, terminals for our clients all around the world, which are in remote areas especially. And we have global partners such as Inmarsat Iridium. So we can provide both the engineering services, we can be the system integrators if needed. But how we position ourselves is that we are the design and the manufacture company of the satellite communication products. Again, our defense technologies company, especially in this new location, new facility in Ankara, we will be able to produce, we will be able to increase, expand our capability and capacity to manufacture new products, satellite communication products. We have NATO clearance, so we can participate in the NATO projects too, for signal monitoring systems, for any kind of strategic and tactical satellite communication and monitoring solutions, both hardware and software. We can support our clients. We can both for the governments and for the private companies, for the commercial companies. And for the media and broadcast, again, from all around the world, from Asia to MENA territories, we are working with several broadcasters for the uplink and downlink services, for the broadcast services. We can provide them hardware solutions like the turnkey DSNG cars, from drive-away antenna systems to uplink services, the capacity solutions. We can support our clients, but today, of course, for the media and broadcast, our key solution that we will focus on will be the Visionic. Many of the broadcasters all around the world already use Visionic for their signal tracking, signal monitoring, for the uplink and downlink, and for the head-end system devices. Again, the Visionic is a good solution to provide the media sector. Now, I will leave it to Dragana because she's the best person to introduce our solution, Profen Visionic, for the SatCom operations. So Dragana, how can Visionic help our clients?
First of all, as you said, 20 years of experience in a monitoring and control gave us possibility to just
Dragana, they are cheering for Visionic, I think, your dogs. They are cheering for Visionic, that's all good. So let me start briefly. So Visionic is a monitor and control and management system. It's fully scalable. Your users can access it via mobile phones, their tablets, their phones, their computers, to ensure the continuous operation for their strategic systems. With Visionic, we try to maximize reliability, and it's a sustainable solution for all the users. We maximize the efficiency by minimizing the human errors, which is very important for the critical systems. And Visionic allows you to give easy operation via scripting. You can optimize. You don't have to redo everything all the time. You can do this. You can go for the automation mode and optimize the systems. So Dragana, I just briefly mentioned the optimization features of the fourth one on this slide. So I'm sure that you will be many more to add. So by minimizing downtime, like optimizing how Visionic can help. So I will leave it up to you. You can start from scratch if you want.
Yes, sorry for interrupting.
No worries, it's the dogs. We all love animals, no problem at all.
What I wanted to say is that 20 years of experience in the technology market, of course, made the Profen perfect company to make our proper monitoring and control solution. So what we are having here is a continuous operation that are made by Visionic, using it all possibilities to maximize reliability and sustainability of the system by making it with the bulletproof technologies. By making this, we are maximizing efficiency of the return of the investment, because Visionic system is going to be price sensitive, and you will have exactly the system that you like, because as we always say, Visionic is made from engineers to engineers. We know what are our problems. We all know what are our needs, and what all of you said. Visionic is used on Konya teleport for the equipment that we are using on our teleport. So all the optimization of the system is done in a way that it ensures easy operation, and that you can customize it by easy scripting that is very customizable and easy to implement by itself. All this gives operations completely bulletproof, in the sense that your downtime will be minimized and your operation will be easy to sell, because your client is asking for this. For all this and for historical data that is going to be collected, there will be intensive logging, charting, and capabilities that will make your system very, very easy to use and to historically analyze and optimize in the future. So we can go. We are talking about Visionic for 20 years, and during 20 years we made plenty of, we are trying Visionic on different platforms. But to answer all the needs, Visionic is based on all platforms. In Linux, Microsoft, we will support all, because we know that our clients are using all different technologies in their systems. In addition to that, to make the system really, really modular and bulletproof, we are using microservice architecture. So if there is a problem in one part of the system, this necessarily needs to stop the system entirely to make the downtime. For that matter, again, we are using server management, because you want to be a client of your you want to be owner and the client of your proper system. So Visionic will run on your server in your house, and you will be the one who is going to take care of it. But don't worry, if your technology is going with the future, like it is, Visionic is capable to be on the cloud solution, and we can also make it accessible over the cloud networks, but respecting completely all security scripts and all the security that current world needs. Accessibility of the Visionic again is made by web user interface, so users can access Visionic server in any from any location. This is very, very important, because we know that your telecom installations sometimes are all over the world, and you want to know what is going on, is what is happening. Again, going with the technology. The technologies are moving so fast, and we know that the equipment that is used currently on the market is using so many different protocols. And I know that the first question of any client is, I bought some equipment, do you support this protocol? And this is something that we are very proud of, that any protocol of any equipment will be supported, and we will be delivering your device driver to you. From the old one, serial ones, up to the newest technologies. Robustness of the system is also made by something that Profen made itself. It's a Profen Edge Gateway. Profen Edge Gateway is a hardware device that will make communication, deployment, and installation of your system very, very easy. Again, monitoring control solution must be fast, and this is the most important, one of the most important functionalities. Here we are talking about real-time data display that will give you on the screen what's happening in your system immediately in the same time. Communication with the device is also customizable, in a sense that some devices you want to pull very often, sometimes less. Here again, you are the one who will choose it, how to do it. And then we are living in the world of the big data. Big data means that all what is going on in the system is going to be logged in an extensive database. And not only that, this data that we have is again going to be displayed by the charts, plots, or reports in the database that is easily exportable, so you can analyze slowly or with the third-party companies what is going on with the system and make it better. Communication, as you said, with the device is done in a single query. A single query allowed us to make again a robust system. So if one query is blocked for whatever reason, this will not stop other queries running on. Very important part, very important for us is, of course, that system is making instant alarming, and not only alarming, but the hardware equipment that is already factory installed. You can make your alarming in a sense that you make your customized alarm. Fast over the Profen Edge, of course. We will be happy to provide you any information about Profen Edge after or during this webinar. It's designed by the Profen. It's a hardware solution that make your system very easy to install, very easy to deploy. Robustness in the sense that if the server communication with the equipment is interrupted, a gateway of the Profen Edge will keep the information and continuously make it work in the future. We are, of course, talking price-sensitive solution because we know that how fast prices are going these days. So better be price affordable than not. So a Profen Edge, as we said, is server-based solution, but it's also cloud-based solution. And in that sense, all security protocols are supported. So security protocols are supported, and they are changing every day. We know that we are living in a world of very, very big crypto terrorism and very big crypto security issues. So this is something that is changing every day, and now R&D is working on the sense that every change in the security protocols that is on a daily basis is supported and implemented in the new Visionic versions. I will go and then we will go easily and fastly now. Özlem will make you more familiar with the brand new features of new Visionic that it has all this shiny, all this security and robust stuff, but also shiny user interface, and that is again up to you to make and up to you to customize.
Absolutely, Dragana. Thank you for sharing the features of the Visionic. You know all the necessary points as you have extensive knowledge in the sector. So now I will try to show the clients and the attendees how their users, how the operators or the engineers will have the look and feel of the system, how user-friendly it is, how it is good to have a system which clearly analyzes the data for you. So let's start with the board. So once you open the system, of course, you will see the main page, and with the boards, what is beautiful is this tree view. With the tree view, with the complex stations for multiple locations, for multiple stations, your users, operators can categorize the information. So instead of looking for one model or one device within a complicated and messy list, they can easily select the category they would like to go for it. Now, let's see a brief video. Just can you please confirm, Dragana, if everything is okay, if you can see the video. You can see one of the uplink videos at the moment.
Yeah, we are seeing now the current uplink that is currently working. And we see that
live.
From the very simple system, but as you said, 3 view allow us very also very big systems to be overviewed with the 3 view. But on this particular slide and video, you can see how we are going fastly on the backup chain in a case of the system failure.
As you can see, you can click on the devices and you can see the status. You can control your devices even from the main board, and you can access the information. You can manipulate them or modify them according to your needs. You can enter the device manufacturer's website, and with this link you can easily have access to the manufacturer's web page as well. You can create an alarm too. You can do the color coding. You can see the signal path. This is a live system that you see at the moment on screen. And as you can see, I mean, your users can create their own dashboards according to their needs. We are always here to support you. So if you want Profen software engineers to create it for you, of course, we will be here. But it will be easy for your users, for their operators, for the maybe accountants, for maybe the engineers to create their own dashboard in relation to which parameter, which device, and what elements they would like to see on their screen according to their needs, according to the project needs.
Oh, it's very important, this part, because every company has different needs, as you said, and every user has different needs. But if you want to universal solution in your company, that you don't want to have a heterogeneous dashboards that you have to manage on a different way, this can take a lot of time, a lot of money. So making it universal dashboard by yourself or using our services is much more price and time efficient.
This is a render from Konya Teleport uplink and downlink board. I wanted to show you specifically because we are Profen Visionic's first customer, and we rely it in our teleport. It's a critical system, and we rely it completely. So that's why from the bottom of our hearts, both Dragana and I can assure that this is a secure system and it's an amazing system. Both our site engineers and software engineers get hand in hand. They get together to give you the best solution. We are always trying the best way to make it improved and get the best version of the Visionic. Now, of course, after you see the board, you need to monitor your devices, your alarms, and what your users are doing. It gives you the summary of the overall system. So with this module, you will be able to see both your active alarms or your historic alarms, the old alarm logs. You can see what your users did. Even every action, even the smallest ones, are recorded automatically. And you can see the system logs for each and every one of your devices. Again, automatically. These are recorded by the help of, we are using the big data, the NoSQL database. That's why we can collect all this big information, big data without any problem. It's a huge information that we gather, but again, it's important for the critical systems and especially for the sectors which are using with regulations. Also, it's essential and we want to have it for sure. Again, another video to show you how the alarms can be filtered, can be seen according to the severity, according to the description and the date. You can easily filter the alarms. Even for a period of time, you can choose it. And you can download it on your computers as the Excel file. You don't have to see all the alarms, or you don't have to create the alarms. You can mask the alarms or modify the alarms from this visibility part. All the logs will be automatically. Again, you see there are thousands of alarms here. This belongs to the demo version. Even your system, there will be even more data. So no worries on that. We are able to do it. We can secure it for you.
But as we said previously, alarms priority of the alarms can be also customizable in a sense, not only through organization, but by the user. What is important and high priority for one user is not necessarily for the for some other users. So for the first time, we have a priority of the alarm based not only by the company itself and entire, but also by the user. So it makes it again much more customizable.
Exactly. And also, if your operator sees the alarm and acknowledges it, you will be able to say that, okay, I acknowledge this alarm on the screen. So once you go back to history, like a month later, once you look for your logs, you will see that which user acknowledged it, if the alarm is acknowledged and handled, if the problem is resolved, everything automatically will be logged. Now we will proceed with the parameter logs, like everything that the users do on the screen, even the smallest one, will be logged. Again, according to the stations, values, dates, and devices, you can select the parameters and see what to monitor. You don't have to look for, from thousands of data. You can access to the most relevant ones. For the user logs, now you will see which user did what kind of an action can be written in the messages. So especially for the sectors with the critical ones or with the high regulations, it's important that to include such messages which for each user to include what kind of action taken. Even the smallest one, like the name changed, color change, everything is written here. And the assets, of course, after you monitor, you would like to see your assets in a more detailed way. This is the part that you can see. Again, you can divide your screen so you can at the same time see your assets, and the alarms in relation to these assets can be monitored on the below. So your users, the operators, will have a more general idea of the system. They will have more general overview of their system they're operating at that moment.
And assets are not, as you said, only physical assets. Assets can be your operation. Assets can be group of equipment together. So you can group, you can separate the assets in the group, so it can be even easier to access their status and their parameters.
Exactly. And since the technology is going for the software-based devices, it's important to state that we can support both we can integrate both the physical and software-based devices on Visionic. There's no problem with that. It's highly compatible. And once you enter into the devices, you can see the information. You can get the control of the devices as well. As you say, in the right corner, on the pop-up page, you can set an alarm, or you can see the alarms active for each and every device. Again, the rules will allow you to customize your alarms and the parameters. You can define your rules with simple scripting. It is important for the redundancy. And you can arrange your redundancy switches from this part with these rules. Dragana, can you please? And yeah. I think you would like to say something here.
Yes, yes, because rules are something that scripting rules are something that everybody likes in every organization. People like to make their own rules. They want to make rules for just a simple repetitive operations that you have to do every morning, and you don't want to go and start over and over again. So just from this very, very basic operations, like a repetitive morning operation or end of the day operation, where you have to log down and stop the system or make the final log, just to make sure that there is no human mistake, that there is no human error. You will just optimize your operations by simplifying it by the rules. So again, eliminating any possibility that there is a system error because of the human error sometimes.
Exactly. Thank you so much for that. And just one additional information that for the rules, if you would like to scripting, if you would like to write the code, your users, they don't have to use heavy coding. They don't. Absolutely. It is a simple coding with the C# language. We receive this question a lot, so why not answer it even before it is asked, right? So right now, the builder. You know, in the early of the presentation, I mentioned that you can do your own dashboards, you can create your own GUIs, but at the same time, we are always ready to help you. Our engineers will be with you. But if you want to do this, you can personalize with the dynamic drag and drop feature that we have. It's the new one, so it's a new feature that we wanted to include for the user-friendly actions. Now, let me start the video, so I think it will be more explanatory. From the devices, once you enter the devices, you can get into the builder mode. It's on the screen, and all the components will appear on the left side of your screen. You can select which parameter or what kind of widget that you would like to add for your dashboard. It's just simple drag and drop. And you can select which side of the screen of the, this parameter or widget should appear according to your needs, according to your user needs. It can be personalized and modified completely easily. And on the right side, you can see that you can just change the size of these widgets. You can do the color coding for each and every widget. Just one thing, so for this widgets, you don't have to do the coding again. So once you give us the list that you would like to add, we have already built in widgets within the Visionic system. But if you want something to add specifically, you can just tell us, and our engineers will code it and will give it to you like the turnkey solution. The widgets will be in the builder section automatically. Once you receive it, when you start using, once your operators or engineers start using it, you will see all these widgets on the screen. Now, users, of course. Now, finally, the users, you can categorize the users depending on the organization, the groups, depending on the activities, depending on their roles. You can choose your settings depending on the privacy and depending on their roles and depending on what each and every user would like to see, what kind of parameter. For operator and the engineer and for the human resources, they need to get different kind of information. And with the users, you can choose the right role for each user and give them the permission, again, for each and every one of them.
Again, as it's one line that is going through all presentation that we said, that we are saying and repeating. Organizations are getting more and more complex. Then we are now working from home, as you could see. We are working from different locations. We are working different jobs. The organizations are getting more and more complex. So it was necessary that the users are also very well defined, and it also simplified the job of your staff, saying I'm in charge of this and that, and this is going to be very, very clearly defined in Visionic. Then the user will be much more secure to execute his or her tasks by making it sure that what is defined by Visionic is what he or she has to do.
Exactly. And again, the Visionic can be integrated it's possible to integrate to Visionic, just like users. You can integrate it to another system. It's easy to integrate into another third-party systems.
Exactly.
And also it's possible to integrate the third-party systems to Visionic. So we can be under an umbrella of the systems, which can be integrated as a part of a bigger, complex system, or else you can add some other system modules to our servers. Like, for example, we can be integrated to an SAP system, let's say, to monitor and control your devices, or else if you need an accounting or any kind of additional monitoring services, we already did it for some telecom companies in Turkey specifically, for example, energy saving control or a similar kind of operation. We integrated another party's system to Visionic. It was integrated by the third party's engineers to Visionic. So it is easy to communicate between systems. You can monitor and control your third party systems within Visionic as well. It's really simple and flexible. So up until now, we mentioned what Visionic already does. And what we are expecting to do until the end of this year, we expected to release the Visionic artificial intelligence and machine learning, because we are using, as you can see, Visionic is able to gather so many data, and from this data, the system is already analyzing the information, what the users are doing, how the devices are, what's the performance of the devices, etc. So we would like to maximize the efficiency and prevent the system or human errors by the predictive maintenance. So beforehand, the system will tell you that depending on the wear and tear of the device, it will tell you that, okay, this device will shut down within a couple of days. Your operator needs to go and check it out. So it can be done. The second thing is, here, as you can see, an active power control, that the signal, because the signal went down, the power peaked, and in this slide, with the predictive maintenance feature, with the artificial intelligence, the system will be able to tell you that signal is going down, so you need to check your power, so you need to check your, you need to control this. It will be possible, and it's an amazing new feature. We are so excited. We are waiting it, and it's already a reliable, robust product, but with the artificial intelligence, let's say it will be more intelligent. Yes, it will be easier. It will make your lives easier.
This big data is giving us possibilities, and as you said at the very beginning of the presentation, Profen is a global company. Profen is a global company, so don't hesitate also to ask about multi-language user interface, because we are aware, of course, that in your proper native language, you will be maybe even more familiar and more flexible to use the Visionic if user interface is done in your language. So don't hesitate also to ask for this feature that will be easily implemented in that case.
Exactly. I mean, it's a fully customizable product. It's a fully customizable solution. So we can already adjust the language within the system at the moment. But the demo version, I think we don't have it at the moment that I can share. But if you would like to see it, if you would like to see some other features, which are just, briefly mentioned here, if you would like to know more about it, you can either send us an email to marketing@profen.com, or if you have a specific need, let's discuss this. You can find us on LinkedIn, or you can write us via marketing@profen.com. That would be perfect to connect with you. Thank you. I mean, the participants, these are amazing. Thank you for your interest, and thank you for your involvement at the moment. And I see a question about the predictive capabilities of Visionic today in terms of being able to get analysis and reports for the purpose of predictive maintenance to prevent potential issues they became major problems. Yes, again, it will be released. So at the moment, it's still under the testing process. We can share the information with you. So please, let's connect. We would love to show you more. Other than this, Dragana, is there anything that you would like to add? It was an amazing presentation. Thank you for that. Thank you for your involvement.
I think this is the only beginning, and only with the feedback from the customer, we will be able to make a product even better. So whatever are your wildest dreams and what are your basic needs, it will be very, very nice to hear anything what you really need in order that we make Visionic even better and even more suitable to your needs. So only the relationship between us can make a product even more suitable for your needs. So we are looking forward to it.
Absolutely. And for the next step, let me explain our approach. First, how we proceed with our clients is that because Visionic can be adapted to many sectors, we focused here for the SatCom operations only, but it can go for the data centers, IoT, smart facilities, SCADA systems as well. So if you need any specific requirement, please get back to us so we can provide you a live demonstration with the relevant GUI and the dashboard and the specifications that coming from you. So we approach in a more personalized way with our clients. So we would love to be in contact with you for the upcoming days and weeks. Regarding this contact information, my team will be attending Satellite Show 2023 in DC next week. So if you would like to know more and discuss about Visionic, please contact with us so I can set up a meeting with you in person with the amazing head of our Business Development Group and Chief Business Development Officers attending DC event. So thank you for today, and Dragana, you were amazing as usual. Thank you for you too.
Thank you for your support, and see you soon.
See you very soon. See you, everybody. Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.